What if I told you there's a primate that can kill you with a single bite? What if I told you it's the only venomous primate on Earth? And what if I told you it looks like this? This creature has sent people to the hospital with wounds that took months to heal. It's caused anaphylactic shock, flesh necrosis. There's even a recorded human death. Lady Gaga tried to use one in a music video. It bit her so hard she abandoned the entire plan. So, here's the question. How does something that looks like a children's toy become one of nature's most unexpected assassins? This is the slow loris, and everything you think you know about it is wrong. Let me show you why. When I first learned about slow lorises, my brain couldn't reconcile what I was seeing with what I was hearing. They're primates, our distant cousins. They live in the rainforests of Southeast Asia, from Bangladesh to Indonesia, up into southern China, across to the Philippines. There are at least 9 species, and they're all nocturnal, all arboreal, meaning they live in trees, and all absurdly, impossibly cute. They're small, about the size of a squirrel, 6 to 10 inches long. They have enormous forward-facing eyes that take up half their face, evolved for night vision. Their fur is thick and soft. Their faces have distinctive markings that look almost like clown makeup. In fact, the name loris comes from an old Dutch word meaning clown, and they move exactly like their name suggests. Slowly, deliberately, hand over hand through the branches, they glide, silent, patient, like they're moving through molasses. They look harmless, gentle, fragile even. They are none of those things. Here's where things get wild. Slow lorises have a gland called the brachial gland, located on the inside of their upper arm, right near the armpit. This gland secretes an oily substance. On its own, it's unpleasant but not particularly dangerous. But here's the horrifying part. When a slow loris feels threatened, it raises its arms above its head and licks that gland. The oil mixes with enzymes in its saliva, and that combination creates venom. Actual venom in a primate. The venom pools in grooves on their canine teeth, and when they bite, those teeth deliver the toxin directly into the wound. The venom contains proteins similar to cat allergens, which is why people often have severe allergic reactions. But what we know is this: the venom causes extreme pain, swelling, tissue necrosis, which means the flesh literally rots. Wounds from slow loris bites take weeks or months to heal, sometimes more than 8 months. They fester, they refuse to close, and in rare cases, they've been fatal. There's one recorded human death from a slow loris bite, and when slow lorises bite each other, which they do frequently, the results are even more horrific. Scientists have documented slow lorises with half their faces melted off, limbs destroyed. This isn't a defensive mechanism. This is a weapon designed to destroy other slow lorises. So why would an adorable, slow-moving primate evolve to be venomous? The answer is violence. Slow lorises are viciously territorial. Males defend their territories, and the females within them, from other males. Females defend their food sources and their offspring. A research team found that 20% of all slow lorises had fresh bite wounds from other slow lorises. 20% at any given time. 57% of males showed signs of bites, a third of females. And when they fight, they don't hold back. They grab onto each other and bite. Hard, for extended periods. The venom seeps into the wound and the damage begins. This makes slow lorises part of an incredibly rare group. Only 6 mammal species use venom against their own kind. Vampire bats, 2 species of shrews, platypuses, solenodons, and slow lorises. But slow lorises are the only primates, the only ones in our entire taxonomic order that weaponize themselves against each other. They even groom themselves with the venom. They lick their arms and spread it all over their fur and their baby's fur. Why? First, it helps repel parasites, ticks, mites. Second, it sends a message to predators. I am toxic. Do not touch me. It's a warning. Written in poison. Now, you might be wondering, if these things are so dangerous, why are there so many cute videos of people holding them? Great question. And the answer is tragic. Slow lorises are one of the most trafficked primates in the illegal pet trade. They're captured in the wild, sold on the black market, and kept as exotic pets by people who have no idea what they're dealing with. And before they're sold, dealers often rip out their teeth, without anesthesia. Most slow lorises don't survive the procedure, but every so often someone gets a slow loris with its teeth intact. And that's when reality hits. In 2014, Lady Gaga attempted to feature a slow loris in a music video. The loris bit her, hard. The plan was immediately scrapped. Around the same time, Rihanna posed with a slow loris in Thailand for Instagram. The photo went viral. Within days, Thai police arrested 2 men who had provided the loris illegally. In 2012, a wildlife biologist named George Madani was surveying in Malaysian Borneo when he encountered a slow loris. Out of curiosity, he tried to handle it. It bit him. What followed was a full-blown anaphylactic reaction, extreme pain, swelling, difficulty breathing. He required immediate medical intervention, and this was a trained professional. Imagine a child. Imagine someone keeping one as a pet in their home. Here's the heartbreaking part. Slow lorises are disappearing. Every single species of slow loris is either vulnerable, endangered, or critically endangered. The Javan slow loris and Bangka slow loris are critically endangered, one step away from extinction in the wild. Why? 3 reasons. First, habitat loss. The rainforests of Southeast Asia are being cut down for agriculture, development, and logging. When the trees disappear, so do they. Second, the pet trade. They're captured by the thousands and sold online, in markets, as tourist photo props. Most die in transport or shortly after. Third, traditional medicine. In some regions, slow lorises are killed for use in folk remedies. Their body parts are sold as cures for everything from stomach problems to broken bones. None of it works, but the belief persists. Conservation groups are fighting back. Rescue centers across Southeast Asia rehabilitate confiscated slow lorises and release them back into protected forests. But it's an uphill battle. As long as people see them as cute, harmless pets, the demand continues. And the truth is, they're not harmless. They're complex, dangerous, fascinating creatures that evolved to survive in one of Earth's most competitive environments. So, what do we take away from the slow loris? I think the slow loris teaches us something uncomfortable, that appearances lie. We look at those eyes and see something helpless, something we want to hold and care for. But the slow loris doesn't need us. It doesn't want to be held. It evolved over millions of years to be exactly what it is. A solitary, nocturnal, venomous predator perfectly adapted to its environment. It's not cute for our benefit. It's not slow because it's gentle. It's slow because stealth is its strategy, because patience is its weapon. And when we try to force it into our world, into cages, into videos, into our arms, we strip away everything that makes it remarkable. We turn a marvel of evolution into a commodity. The slow loris is a reminder that nature doesn't owe us cuteness. Some of the most beautiful things in the world are also the most dangerous. Maybe the lesson isn't that we should fear them. It's that we should respect them, admire them from a distance. Let them exist on their terms, not ours. The slow loris is still out there, in the forests of Southeast Asia, moving through the canopy, hunting insects, living its strange, venomous, beautiful life. It's not a pet. It's not a prop. It's not a toy for YouTube videos. It's a wild animal, a primate with venom, a creature that looks like a cartoon and bites like a nightmare, and it deserves better than what we've given it. The slow loris, nature's cutest assassin, the primate that breaks all the rules, and maybe that's exactly why we need to protect it. Help protect slow lorises. International Animal Rescue, Little Fireface Project, Wildlife, Friends, Foundation, Thailand.